let me dive you a bit. We've been issue, but we
Okay.
know the politics in Rivers also affect workers one way or the other. How is the political climate in Rivers, Mr. Chairman?
Well, the political climate in Rivers for now is calm. Like I said, it's no more rivers of war. It's not rivers of joy.
Yeah.
Because we as workers, we have termed it as rivers of joy. Because we had issue with the previous administration of His Excellency Governor Wike and the current FCT minister, where we have the minimum wage not implemented at the local government level. We have the workers not promoted for more than a decade and other legal issues. But coming on board, we were able to navigate this process with the current governor. The promotion has been done and the minimum wage have been implemented. So you see, we are not politicians as labor leaders. We are apolitical, and we never want to involve ourselves in their politics.
Yeah.
Like we always say clearly, anytime we have issue, we don't want to play into their political activities. But when it affects our members, when these political actions affect our members, we cannot keep quiet. We have to come out and make sure that we protect the interests and welfare of our members. Let's take, for instance, when the issue of the local government came on board, when our local government workers were shot out by police and the former local government chairman, we came out and we were public, we kicked against it, and we thought we told the IG, even the commissioner of police, they have no right to lock our members out. Our members are not politicians. These are staff, these are career people working in local government. So if there are issues with politicians, you can lock the politician out of the council. But let the workers do their secretariat job. Let them do their work. You can provide security at all the local government and allow the workers to go in and do their work. But not to shut everybody out. At the end of the day, it see them at risk, bring them into the public. You know, so we didn't accept that, we condemn it. But many people see us as if we are playing politics. See, we have joined that camp. No, I said no, that is not the case. The case here is that our members are affected.
Yeah.
And imagine where a judgment is coming that local government fund should not be released to River State. We came out, we condemn it. If local government not released to River State, that means that our members who work in local government will not get paid.
That's it.
So immediately we also came out, we condemn it. We said this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. So it will affect our members and local, even at the states, because we have people, majority of our members in the public service and at the local government. So if the River State government don't get anything like a revenue from the federal government, they will struggle to pay salary with the little money they are generating internally, because they see other government projects that are backing on. So we came out and we said, no, this is not acceptable, we condemn it. So this is not for us. The politicians will do their thing. We don't mind. But when it comes to affect the welfare of our members or the job of our members, we have no choice. We'll come out. The working people will come out. We'll come out. We will not just sit and watch. So that is not politics. It's about protecting or doing what we're supposed to do to protect the welfare and right of our members.
Lovely response from you, Mr. Chairman. Protection of workers' welfare is paramount to your council, state council, River State. It has been clearly stated by you that when politics affects membership, you know, the rights of members of the council, then you'll be out to protect them at all costs. Mr. Chairman, let's dive a bit. Minimum wage negotiation has taken place in many states. Some states have a bit of challenges, but I guess your state have been able to traverse that platform. Can you tell us, are you having any current challenges as regards implementation of the minimum wage or the negotiation table? Were there any form of challenge, you know, that you met? Share your experience with us, sir.
Yeah, minimum wage. Yeah, the minimum wage. First of all, when the minimum wage law was passed, the governor of Rivers Excellency followed the footstep of the Lagos State governor by agreeing to pay 80,000 naira minimum wage, and which after that pronouncement by November, Rivers State was the first state to pay the minimum wage to implement. But that November, the workers received their minimum wage salary by November. So I think for now, we have no challenge in regards to the implementation of minimum wage. The only challenge we have had was in implementation at the local government level. But that directive has also been given by the governor to all the council chairmen to implement the minimum wage with immediate effect, which at all local government levels by March, that is all about going to implement the minimum wage. But it's supposed to be this February, but because of the backlog, which we said that they must clear the backlog of the old minimum wage, the one that was owed by the previous administration, we said that this okay, we have to clear those backlogs. Those arrears have to be paid this February because they said it will be huge for them. Pay the arrears and backlog, but by March ending, then implement the new minimum wage. So I think that has been agreed, and I think that was only challenge we're having, but that has been resolved.
Mr. Chairman, just a quick one. We've heard of some states being paid, workers being paid in some states 50% of their salaries. Is that happening in Rivers? Instead of their full salary, they are being paid 50%
of, I don't know.
Instead of being paid their salary, they are being paid 50%. There are complaints coming in from some workers. Is that happening in Rivers State?
No, we are not having that complaint in Rivers State.
Oh, beautiful. Mr. Chairman, just before I let you go, just before I let you go, I just want to ask you the last question, maybe, or a few to the last. I've been able to form this good and formidable cordial relationship between you and the executive, because we are not enemies per se as trade unionists. We are advocates of workers' welfare. So how have you been able to build up this strong relationship between the workers' union and also the executive at the state level?
In fact, that's very good. Like I said earlier, when we came on board, we had a divided house.
Yeah.
So my major emphasis wanted to achieve was to bring everybody together. I think within the first few months, we came into power by March after the May Day for that year. I think by June, I have to take my executives for team bonding retreats. I have to take them out. Went outside River State, all my executives. We had a 3 days bonding retreat where we had few lectures, training about team bonding, team building, and also, able to know ourselves properly, sit down, chat, discuss. I think after that 3 days, we're able to know ourselves very well. And we see ourselves as people working for the same objective, the same goal. So I think since then it has been very well. Oh. And after then we came back, we extended the same thing to the State Executive Council members. Like a 2 days retreat for all State Executive Council members. Try to also bring everybody together, let them know themselves properly, and also exchange ideas, interact, exchange views, regards to the Secretary, the Council activities. So that has really fostered a very strong relationship and unity among the council members in the state.
This response you gave now is actually good, but the question I was trying to ask is that at its stance now, the unions in the states are enjoying robust relationship with the government. I was careful enough to ask, how were you able to build such relationship, knowing that the former administration was not that good in relationship with workers? How were you able to come up, with a robust relationship such that at the tripartite table, your views as workers are being heard?
Okay, I think for us, our agenda is that we are not here to antagonize or begin to complain. Our agenda has been that engage in any issue that concerns workers' welfare. So that has been the pattern. So in any issue concerning workers' welfare, we try as much to engage the government, robust engagement, robust consultation, to make sure that we're able to get the facts and the details of all the issues. So I think it has really helped us because in doing that, we're able to also build relationship. We're able to also understand the issues and also get the views on both sides. And that has helped in decision making in most issues that regards to workers' welfare in the state. And also foster a very good relationship between we and the government of the day. Because sometimes when you take issues at the face value, you may begin to make mistakes. But when you see those issues and you get to the people and ask questions and engage them and discuss, you're able to get some facts and details that can also inform your decision. And by doing that, we're able to make the right decisions. And I think that has also helped us to put us in the right foot with all our stakeholders, including the government within the state.
Very well, Mr. Chairman. Maybe lastly, before we let you go, are there any campaigns or advocacy you intend to go on within the first quarter of this year you want to share to maybe hold organizations or individuals accountable or seeking for transparency in administrative procedures? Are there any campaigns at state councils level you intend to go out for? Just quickly.
Well, advocacy we want to go mostly because of the minimum wage implementation, and we set up a committee to look at the implementation mostly at the private sector levels, because we found that some private sectors may not be implementing the minimum wage. Some private sectors organization. So we want to also create that strong advocacy that any private sector will find one thing who is not implementing the minimum wage, that the council will take a serious action against such a private organization. So we are working on a committee that will go around and take stock of all private organizations in the state and begin to look at how far the minimum wage is being implemented in these companies. So these are the advocacy we want to do, and also to create more awareness about the activities of the council, because the public is also struggling to understand the activities of the NLC and begin to differentiate NLC fighting for the workers and fighting for the masses. We are here for interest of our members, but in extension, it has also impact on the masses. But the masses see the NLC as only people that can speak for them, fight for them. And when you don't do that, they begin to blast the Congress, and which is also very wrong. You understand? So we want to also create that awareness. So in partnership with the masses, we can do a lot of things. So they should not just look at NLC as somebody that way, like a savior. We can't do it alone. So this is an advocacy I'm also looking at to create within the state.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for having you on NLC State Council View. It's been lovely talking to you, and I hope we'll be inviting you more and more to this platform. Thank you so much.